Welcome to the Litany of Catholic Martyrs for September 20th. The Church, in her infinite wisdom, deemed it proper and fitting that each day Catholics remember those who offered the ultimate sacrifice for Christ and his bride, the Church. Let us honor these men and women with the words of Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. It is very important to impose the lies and half-truths of the devil with the whole truth. Yes, there is sin in the Church and evil. But even today there is the Holy Church, which is indestructible. Today there are many people who humbly believe, suffer, and love, in whom the real God, the loving God, shows himself to us. Today God also has witnesses, martyrs, in the world. We just have to be vigilant in order to see and hear them. The word martyr is taken from procedural law. In the trial against the devil, Jesus Christ is the first and actual witness of God, the first martyr who has since been followed by countless others. Today's church is more than ever a church of the martyrs, and thus a witness to the living God. If we look around and listen with an attentive heart, we can find witnesses everywhere today, especially among ordinary people, but also in the high ranks of the church, who stand up for God with their life and suffering. It is an inertia of the heart that leads us to not wish to recognize them. One of the great and essential tasks of our evangelization is, as far as we can, to establish habitats of faith, and above all, to find and recognize them. The following is a list of those the Church asked us to remember today. Pray for all those, please, who have had loved ones martyred on Easter Sunday in Sri Lanka. The Vigil of St. Matthew, Apostle and Evangelist. At Rome, the holy martyrs Eustachius Theopastes, his wife, with their two sons, Agapitus and Theopastus. Under the Emperor Adrian, they were condemned to be cast to the beast, but through the power of God, being uninjured by them, they were shut up in a burning brazen ox, and thus terminated their martyrdom. At Cyzicum, on the Sea of Marmora, the birthday of the holy martyrs Fausta, Virgin, and Evalasius in the time of Emperor Maximian. Fausta, who had her head shaved to shame her, and was hanged up and tortured by Evalasius, then a pagan priest. But when he wished to have her body cut in two, the executioners could not inflict any injury on her. Amazed at this prodigy, Evalasius believed in Christ, and whilst he was cruelly tortured by order of the emperor, Fausta had her head bored through and her whole body pierced with nails. She was then laid on a burning pan, and being called by a celestial voice, went in company with Evalasius to enjoy the blessedness of heaven. In Phrygia, the holy martyrs Denis and Privatus. Also St. Priscus, martyr, who after having his body pierced all over with daggers, was beheaded. At Pergene, in Pamphylia, the saints Theodore, his mother Philippa, and their fellow martyrs under Emperor Antoninus. At Carthage, St. Candida, virgin and martyr, who having all her body lacerated with whips, was crowned with martyrdom under the Emperor Maximian. Also the holy martyr Susanna, daughter of Artemius, a pagan priest, and Martha. On the same day, Pope St. Agapitus, whose sanctity is attested by Blessed Gregory the Great. At Milan, St. Clicerius, bishop and confessor. And finally, St. Andrew Kim Taegon, St. Paul Cheng Hasong, and all their companions. Please remember these men, women, and children today. As you go through your day, use them as an example of how to act when presented with a situation to defend the faith. God bless each and every one of you. Have a good day.